Well, tonight I have 10 quotes on the Law of One sent in by Paul for you to dissect and give your insights on. So, what is the Law of One? The Law of One is a spiritual philosophy that was presented through a series of channeled messages from a being called Ra, who claimed to be a six density social memory complex from the planet Venus. According to Ra, the purpose of the messages was to help humanity understand the nature of the universe and our place within it. The central premise of the Law of One is that all beings and things in the universe are interconnected and are ultimately made up of the same underlying substances or consciousness. Ra describes this as the one infinite creator or intelligent infinity. This means that all entities, regardless of their level of consciousness, are ultimately a part of this one infinite being. The idea is often described as a kind of monoism, where everything is seen as a manifestation of one underlying reality. Okay, I can get behind that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
10 Law of One quotes sent in by our brother Paul by the sixth density being named Ra. So, sounds great. I'm not too familiar, but I'm open to it. Let's make the donuts. Let's see what Ra and the Law of One have to say.
Okay.
Number one.
Well, I'll read through it and then and then I'll go through it for real. So first I'll give you a heads up. So one
Okay, great.
on universal unity. In truth, there is no right or wrong. There is no polarity, for all will be, as you would say, reconciled at some point in your dance through the mind body spirit complex. This is the Law of One. Two, on the nature of being. You are everything, every being, every emotion, every event, every situation. You are unity. You are infinity. You are love, light, light, love. You are. This is the Law of One. Three, on service to others versus service to self. The best way to service to others is the constant attempt to seek to share the love of the Creator as it is shown to the inner self. Four, on the purpose of incarnation. The purpose of incarnation is the evolution of mind, body, and spirit. Five, on the nature of space and time. In the Law of One, all things are one. There is no error, no past, no future, but only the present. Six, on the vibrational nature of reality. The first thing, which is after the creator, is the first distortion, which is free will. The second distortion is love. The third distortion is light. Seven, on the veil of forgetfulness. The purpose of thinning of the veil is a process of the heart becoming more and more open until it is one with the infinite creator. Eight, on seeking and desire. To the one who seeks with great desire, the Law of One is a simple thing. Nine, on healing and balance. The heart is the matter, is that the mind, body, spirit complex is a system of energy centers which must be balanced for the entity to find the gateway to intelligent infinity. 10, on the infinite creator. The Law of One simply states that all things are one, that all beings are one. There is only one creator. So that's all 10 for you.
Outstanding. 10 Law of One quotes sent in by our brother Paul from the sixth density being known as Ra.
Raw.
So I'm not too familiar, but I'm open to all spiritual traditions and all spiritual wisdom and knowledge and yana. So let's make the donuts. Number one. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the number one yoga community on SKOOL. Inside you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogashop.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the seven chakras, the Sri Yantra, enlightened Vedguru Dev, the holy Yagna fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Number one, on universal unity. In truth, there is no right or wrong. There is no polarity, for all will be, as you would say, reconciled at some point in your dance through the mind body spirit complex. This is the law of one. Hmm.
This is the law of one. So, like I said, all yogis and yoginis aspire to live in a constant state of equanimity. There is no right or wrong, there is no good or bad. We just align ourselves and center ourselves in our own oneness, our own omnipresence. We're not looking for help externally, we're looking for help internally. We're lighting our inner lamp, we're lighting every cell of our body with our own oneness. We're not living in a state of duality. God is over there and I am over here. We are anchoring ourselves in our own omnipresence, our own oneness, our own wholeness. God is inside me as me. I am God and God is me. Hamsa, I am that meaning God. So we're always constantly anchoring ourselves in our oneness, our omnipresence. You know, I like when my guru said, we think of oneness as being at the top of the mountain. You become the mountain. You can't see anything but the mountain as you know, we are the mountain. I am the mountain and the mountain is me. So when you have that perspective of oneness, not duality, you kind of anchor yourself in your own oneness, in your own divinity. And you stop looking for things externally. You say, I have all the tools I need internally. I'm not living in a state of duality. God is over there and I'm over here. God is here and I am here. Hamsa, I am that meaning God. So that I am. God, I am.
Mm.
God is here and I am here. So I become a nuclear power plant, a radio antenna, transmuting out the God signal out into the world in oneness, right? So if I want to go see God, I just go look in the mirror.
Number two, on the nature of being. You are everything, every being, every emotion, every event, every situation. You are unity. You are infinity. You are light. You are love, light, light, love. You are. This is the law of one.
Nice.
Hmm.
I like this guy, sixth
Yeah,
density being raw. He got
he's
some
got it.
profound insights, you know? He's got it, right? He's on a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of awareness. Yeah, so we have a very profound samadhi technique where we see God everywhere and everything. And if you have that mindset, that awareness, you see everything as a reflection of God. You see everything as a mirror of God. So you're not trying to go anywhere or do anything. Just by being your true authentic self, you become a radio antenna radiating the God signal. So we start to see God everywhere and everything. And by having this awareness and this higher consciousness, you become to a place which called ahimsa, which is nonviolence. How can I hurt that tree? That tree is me. You know, if I hurt that tree, I'm hurting myself. If you see God everywhere and everything, if I hurt that tree, I'm hurting God. And that's definitely what I not to do. So violence, hurt, harm, murder, death, war becomes like super trash to you. It stinks. It it it's gross to you. It makes you feel bad. It it turns your
Yeah.
stomach. So
Ugh.
you get to a higher plane of existence by living in ahimsa. When you see God everywhere and everything, you see everything as a mirror, a reflection of God, then how could you hurt anything? Or, if you see everything as a reflection of yourself, how can you hurt that thing? Because you're hurting yourself. So this really helps you get into a higher state, because you have no violence in your nature. You have transcended violence, and there's no way that you could hurt anybody. And this is dangerous for the powers that be, because they can't send you to go do anything for their nefarious reasons, because you don't resonate. You'd rather be like Muhammad Ali and sit in a jail cell than go hurt some Vietnamese people who haven't done anything to you. So
Yeah.
when you get to this higher state of awareness, this higher state of consciousness, you see God everywhere and everything. And you see everything as a reflection of God. You know, my guru used to say we had this one technique where you visualize yourself looking into a pond of water and seeing the reflection of God back, like you would see
Oh,
your
I love that.
reflection back. So that that is truly life changing, right? When you see God everywhere and everything.
Mm.
And if you hurt anybody, you're hurting yourself, because you see yourself as a reflection everywhere and everything. So it indirectly gets you into a higher state of ahimsa, which is nonviolence, which is one of Patanjali's written rules. So yeah, ahimsa. Always live in a state
So
of ahimsa, nonviolence. Like yeah, see God everywhere and everything, and I think you'll be on the lightning path, the airplane path to enlightenment.
nice.
Welcome to the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL. Inside, you'll get unlimited access to live weekly Kriya Yoga classes, soul talks live from a Thailand beach, live Kriya Yoga satsangs, bi-monthly full moon and new moon holy fires, 500 plus on-demand videos, and you get it all for only $200. One-time payment, lifetime access. Go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass and join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases for Kali, Samadhi, Shiva and Shakti, Babaji on the fire, Lord Ganesha, the 7 chakras, the Sri Yantra, Enlightened Vedguru Dev, the Holy Yagna Fire, Shanmukhi Mudra. If this artwork represents your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com.
Well, number 3 is on service to others versus service to self. The best way of service to others is the constant attempt to seek to share the love of the Creator as it is known to the inner self. Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. The highest lightning path or airplane path in Kriya Yoga is called Karma Yoga. We do selfless service. We help as many people as we can without any expectations of results or rewards. We help people because that is our divine mission. When I went to Hydrocon, the place, the ashram of Hydrocon Baba, you know, they were all karma yogis. You can't stay here unless you sweep the leaves today, you serve the food here. We're all karma yogis. We're here to help people wholeheartedly. We're not here to make money or anything. Our path is karma yogi. We're helping people. So we're always constantly trying to look for opportunities to help people as much as possible. I say on here all the time, I want to have a Santa Claus list of people I have helped. Cue the sound effect, Vedgari Moksha. So
We
I'm
need some more
always
paper.
trying to. Yeah, we ran out of paper, but that's a problem I want to have. I don't want to have too much paper and not enough names. So we're always looking for people to help. We're always looking for opportunity to help. And it doesn't always have to be money wise. It could be a nice smile. It could be a loving gesture, like just look for opportunities to help people. It feels great, and that will get you into the right mindset and the right consciousness and the right awareness to uplift you. So always look for opportunities to serve people and help people. We're always trying to do selfless service, helping people with no expectations. We're always looking for the opportunity to help as many people as we can. So what a beautiful blessing that is. That is also the lightning path, helping
Yeah.
people as much as you can.
Number 4, on the purpose of incarnation. The purpose of incarnation is the evolution of mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah, so in incarnation, we're trying to make as much progress as we can in this life. That's why I was saying, why would I ever stop short? If I have half an inch, I'm a half inch in the game. Half an
Yes.
inch is better than no inch.
Yes.
So I'm always trying to make as much progress as I can on the spiritual path. If I do happen to reincarnate, hopefully I pick up where I left off. So the Siddhas, the enlightened yogis, they're always trying to do techniques and kriyas to extend their life as long as possible. The asanas to support the physical body, because if your vessel breaks down and your vehicle breaks down, then you're out the game. So we want to keep our vessel highly maintained and highly in tuned to take us as far as we can and make as much spiritual progress as we can. And my mindset, it took me 40 years to get onto a spiritual path. I'm going as far as I can, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to extend this as much as I can. And I'm definitely not trying to stop it short. And whatever psyops and things they have out there, put my shield up, let it dissolve on impact on my shield. I'm going as far as I can, and I'm not letting other people's ghost story become my ghost story. I'm trying to have mental clarity. I'm trying to have physical clarity. I'm trying to have an overall well-being. Like Vedgari Moksha says, a gym for your soul, Kriya
Yes.
Yoga. We're trying to extend this life as long as we can. So that's why when I hear stories about people stopping their life short, I can't fathom that, because my ultimate goal is to go as far as I can down this path and get as close to home as possible. So as the Buddhists say, I will enter the stream and let the stream carry me as far as it can, and I'm not coming back. Even if I wanted to come back, the karmic imprint wouldn't be there to come back to. So, letting all this go and taking the divine flight home eventually. So, hopefully, this would be my last incarnation on the hamster wheel, but if it's not, I'm going to go as far as I can and make as much progress as I can in this life. So if I do reincarnate, I'm going to pick up where I left off. So that
Heck yeah.
that is the goal. But the ultimate goal is to get off the hamster wheel
Yeah.
100%. So
100%.
pray for me. Hopefully I can achieve that, you
Yeah.
know?
Got enough cardio in.
I don't need the memory ripe, starting back from zero, realizing your true inner potential. Whew, a lot of work.
Yes.
Hopefully, this is my last day at the rodeo.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Number 5, on the nature of space versus time. In the law of one, all things are one. There is no error, no past, no future, but only the present. Yeah.
Oh, this is a beautiful one. I like this one too. So my guru used to say, the future is imagination, the past is this memory. We stay fixed, we stay grounded, we stay anchored in the present moment. Even when you're thinking of the future, where are you thinking of the future? In the present moment. When you're thinking of the past, where are you thinking about the past? In the present moment. So all we have is the present moment. All these things we're thinking of haven't happened yet. They're just imagination. Who knows what tomorrow brings? But if we enjoy the present moment, we stay anchored, we stay fixed, we stay grounded in the present moment, then we will do what serves us in the present moment. What's going to happen in the future? Who knows? I have no clue. I don't even know what I'm going to eat for dinner tomorrow. It doesn't happen yet. The past is this memory. So even when I'm thinking of the future, where am I thinking of the future? I'm thinking of the future in the present moment. When I think about the past, where am I thinking of the past?
Yeah.
In the present moment. So the only thing that matters is the present moment. And the only thing you can ever control is the present moment. So if you always have that mindset, I'm going to anchor myself and enjoy the present moment to the fullest, then you have the right mindset. And you, I mean, the future really doesn't even matter. Who knows? It could change timelines, it could change directions. I have no clue. I'm not, only thing I can control is how I react to situations in the present moment. So I'm going to anchor myself, I'm going to align myself, I'm going to ground myself in the present moment. And if I have the awareness that when I think about the future, I'm thinking about it in the present moment. So why does it even matter? You know, when I think about the past, I'm thinking about the past in the present
Yeah.
moment. So I'm going to squeeze as much juice out of this present moment as I can. And what happens in the future, who knows? What difference does it make? I'm not going to waste my energy on that. It's going to happen the way it happens. The movie ends the way it ends. It's a done deal. It's already on the screen. Let it happen the way it happens. The past, water under the bridge, clouds passing in the sky. It already happened, you know. I'm going to control the present moment and anchor myself in the present moment and do what serves me in the present moment. Because in reality, the only thing I got is the present moment. And if I'm thinking about the future, I'm thinking about it in the present moment. If I'm thinking about the past, I'm thinking about the past in the present moment. So none of those matter. The only thing
Yeah.
that
It's the
matters is
present.
the present moment, right? So
Yes.
love the present moment, squeezing as much juice out of the present moment, anchoring myself, centering myself, aligning myself in the present moment. And what happens in the future, you know, who knows? You know, what happens in the past, water under the bridge. Anchoring myself in the present moment. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing I can control.
Yeah. Well said. Number 6, on the vibrational nature of reality. The first thing, which is after the creator, is the first distortion, which is free will. The second distortion is love. The third distortion is light. Huh.
Hmm. So,
I don't
I
know.
mean, I wouldn't choose the word of distortion. I would say it's clarity, you know? Like,
Yeah.
love is clarity, light is clarity. So, I would say you can never go wrong. Aligning yourself, lighting your inner lamp, lighting every cell of your body inside you as you letting love be your north star, letting love be your guiding light. So I wouldn't choose the word distortion. I would choose
Yeah.
the word clarity. Like clarity, you know, distortion to me, my intuition tell me like staticky, like you know, like unclear. We want super clarity no matter what we do. We are super clear in unconditional love. We are super clear in our inner divinity, lighting our inner lamp, lighting every cell of our body. So we are always super clear. There is no distortion about it, right? I attribute this to tuning into a radio signal. We tune into the radio signal, we do our inner work, so we're super aligned in our susimna nadi. There is no static on our radio dial. So distortion doesn't exist on our radio dial. We have a clear connection with the pillar of light, you know, and we tune in. We could hear the signal 100%. And there is no distortion. There is no static on our radio signal. So when we do our sadhana and we do our inner work, we're clearing the signal so we have a straight connection to the divine signal that we're tuning into. We become a radio antenna. So no distortion, no static on my radio signal. Only clear signal.
Yes. Nice clear channel, like Shiva.
Clear channel, the pillar of light. Woo,
Yeah.
shoo, you know? No static, no distortion out here. Only clarity. Clear signal. Woo! I
Yes.
like this. This signal's coming in HD today, 4K, you know? I can hear anything in this signal, right? All the background noise, everything. I'm getting the direct message, right? You know? The mail
Yeah.
is going directly into your mailbox. You don't have to go to the post office to pick it up. You pick it up directly in your mailbox. whoop, you're tuned into
Yep.
the radio signal, right? No distortion, only clarity.
Number 7, on the veil of forgetfulness. The process of thinning of the veil is a process of the heart becoming more and more open until it is one with the infinite creator. Ah,
Nice. Yeah,
yeah,
so your heart chakra, your anahata, right? They call it the bridge to the spiritual chakras, right? So it's bridging the lower chakras and going into the higher chakras. So it becomes the bridge. So you should always lead with your heart chakra. You can never go wrong with radiating your heart chakra. And your heart chakra is unconditional love, right? So my guru told a funny story. He said when you open your anahata, your 12 petal green chakra, I like it's green, it's like the green light, go, right? Go, unconditional love, right? Don't go to the bank because you'll give all your money away. So when you open your heart chakra, you have unconditional love. You're looking for opportunities to help people. Hello, friend. Do you need some money? Have some money. You have some money. You get money, and you get money, right? So that was his inside joke, right? When you open your heart chakra, just don't go to the bank because you'll give everything away wholeheartedly. You're an unconditional love. You're a nuclear power plant of unconditional love. So you should always leave with your heart chakra, your anahata. You could never go wrong with that. So yeah, I agree with Ra. The sixth density being, like, you should definitely open your heart
yeah,
chakra and let your anahata, your 12 petal green flower, blossom as big as possible. Or some people like to see it as like a spinning wheel. The color's green for the heart chakra. So I like to look at it as like a 12 petal green flower blossoming, you know? So always let your 12 petal green flower, your anahata, your heart chakra open, you know? Never blocked, right?
yeah,
Give unconditional love as much as possible. You get unconditional love, you get unconditional love, you get unconditional love. The universe gets unconditional love, the earth gets unconditional love. All beings on all planes of existence, you get love wherever you're at. Wherever you're at, Ra, sending unconditional love your way, transmuting unconditional love your way, wherever you're at, you know? Sixth density, the mail is coming, you know? Open your
you
mailbox.
have mail.
Like AOL, you got mail.
Number 8, on seeking and desire. To the one who seeks with great desire, the law of one is a simple thing. Hmm.
Yeah, so a lot of people think they got to go places and get on an airplane and spend thousands of dollars and look in caves in the Himalayan mountains. But I always like when my guru said something profound. We were at an ashram in India. There were some backpackers looking for the secrets of the universe. He goes, you know, Vedguru Dev, I don't know why all these people come to India looking for the secrets of the universe. Just go in your closet, close the door, turn off all the lights, and be alone with yourself. You probably have a profound dynamic practice. So when you realize you have all the tools inside you as you, that's why it's called self-realization fellowship. We're realizing our true inner potential. We're realizing ourself. So we have all the tools that is dormant. So these tools I give are basically just tools to help you get there, you know? The the guru or the sage or the saint is just pointing you in the right direction. Go that way, you know? But the real person who has to do the inner work is you. So when you realize you have everything you need, happiness is internal, not external. You stop looking for external things to bring you happiness. You stop looking for external things to get you into that higher state of awareness, and you start unlocking and realizing your true inner potential in you. So if you want to seek the spiritual path, just go in the bathroom, look in the mirror. You have all the tools inside you as you. You just got to awaken them and realize them and, exist in that state. So
Yeah,
you have everything you need. And if you don't have any tools and you need something to get you in the right mindset, just go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com. 11 beginner mini courses, just click on the classroom tab.
Yeah,
So
it's a simple thing.
so you want to seek, like I saw this Buddhist quote yesterday. He said, when I was looking for myself, I couldn't find it, but then I realized the self could never be found, right? So you're looking for stuff that you already know you have. You know what I'm saying? Right? So
Yeah,
I would just suggest cut through all the chase, cut through all the fluff. Just go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and say, there the self is right there, looking back, right back at me. Okay. Anchor myself, center myself, align myself in myself, and you'll be on the right path. So seek the self inside you as you.
love it. And number 9 on healing and balance. The heart of the matter is that the mind body spirit complex is a system of energy centers which must be balanced for the entity to find the gateway to intelligent infinity.
Yeah. So when you live in a state of equanimity and balance, right? All the techniques we have in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass are meant to balance us and anchor ourselves. We do it on the right side, we do it on the left side. We do it on the Ida, the left side, the lunar solar side, the lunar cool side. We do it on the right side, the Pingala, the solar hot side. So we're always trying to do our inner alchemy and balance ourselves with everything we do. We do an asana on the right side, we do the asana on the left side to always keep ourselves in balance. We do our pranayama breath work on the left side, we do our pranayama breath work on the right side. So we're always trying to balance the two hemispheres in our brain and live in a state of balance no matter what we do. We do a male god, we do a female god. We're balancing it, right? We're creating the divine union of Shiva and Shakti together inside us as us. I always like when they said without Shakti, the universe would just fall apart. They would just fall down. Shakti is the glue that holds it together. So we always want to have that balance of the masculine, the feminine, the Ida and the Pingala, the yin and the yang. So the Shiva and Shakti, the divine union. So we always want to have balance and harmony in everything we do, no matter what we do. So always keep a balanced perspective. We do the right side, we do the left side. Pose, counter pose,
Yeah.
So always constantly balancing ourselves. Strain the body, relax the body, So we're always keeping that balance, and no matter what Kriya or practice we do. So, yeah, always balance yourself, you know? That would be a great practice.
Yeah. Stay in balance. Well, number 10, the last one, law on the infinite creator. The law of one simply states that all things are one, that all beings are one. There is only one creator.
Very profound. Yeah. So we live in a state of omnipresence, a state of oneness, a state of wholeness, never in a state of duality. Duality does not exist in our universe. Like I said, God is here and I am here. Hamsa, I am that. That meaning God. I am God. Soham, God I am. So we never have a dualist perspective. God is over there and I am over here. God is here and I am here. You know, the light merges together in the pillar of light. I anchor myself and I center myself in the oneness, in the omnipresence of God. And other forms of God I see as the oneness of God, the ambassador of God, a chip off the old block, a spark off the sun, a drop of water off the in the ocean. So even though I call other gods, I see them as the one God collective, right? Everything is a reflection of God. God is everywhere and everything. So if you see everything as a reflection of God, you realize God is omnipresent, and the oneness of God is the true path of Kriya yogis and all spiritual people. So we don't live in duality. Duality separates us from our true inner potential. We anchor ourselves in our oneness and wholeness inside us as us, and we realize our true inner potential as omnipresent. I am God and God is me. No separation, no space, no distance. God is here and I am here. I am Babaji and Babaji is me. I am God and God is me. I am Source and Source is me. You know? So when you have that perspective, you always anchor yourself, align yourself, and ground yourself in the divine oneness of omnipresence.
Well said. Beautiful. Well, thank you, Vedgurudev, for your enlightening insights and interpretations of the law of one. And I feel like these are wake up calls for us to navigate this world. And thank you, Paul. These were great. So, yeah.
So 11 divine law of one quotes sent in by our brother Paul, and thank you, sixth density being Ra, for the profound insights and great things to contemplate on. And yeah, thank you for your great blueprint and your great roadmap to omnipresence. Greatly appreciated. Jai Ra, sixth density being, Jai law of one. I'm not too familiar, but now I am. Great insights. I loved all the 10 quotes. Outstanding. So 10
Yeah.
Law of One quotes interpreted by Vedguru Dev, sent in by our brother Paul. Jai, sixth density B, Ra. Outstanding. If you would like to support, I invite you to go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, the #1 yoga community on SKOOL, where seekers from around the world learn the sacred science of Kriya Yoga, awakening peace, clarity, and higher consciousness. Visit kriyayogamasterclass.com and join the masterclass today. Go to kriyayogashop.com. Inside the Kriya Yoga shop, you'll discover 108 Raksha beads and Vedgari Moksha's divine hand-painted artwork on t-shirts, notebooks, tumblers, and canvases. If this artwork resonates with your soul, visit kriyayogashop.com. Become a YouTube channel member here. Click the YouTube-related video here. Tap the subscribe, like, and hype buttons. Jai Babaji.